Students, in our today's class we will study vouching of salary and wages. Okay, so while vouching the salary and wages, if the auditor finds something suspicious, okay, or if he is not satisfied regarding the system of your internal control and check, he has to report it to the management. Okay, suppose if he is not satisfied with the wage sheet, okay, or maybe the payroll, or maybe some other statutory returns and all, so he has to report it to the management. Okay, so while vouching salary and wages, he should consider the following points. Okay, so first thing, he has to check the supporting documents. Okay, so it should be supported by payroll or wage sheet, then attendance and personal records, then provident fund, income tax, etc. Okay, so he has to check these supporting documents. Okay, so payroll, okay, it is a sheet, okay, where the amount or the wages paid to the workers or the salary paid to the workers will be entered. Okay, so here after receiving the salary and all, the workers has to sign or the employees have to sign the payroll. Then other particulars. Okay, so the payroll should pertain to the client and not any other person. Okay, so whatever the payroll is there, it is of the client only. Okay, suppose if he is working in that particular branch, okay, it should be of that particular branch only and not of other branches of the client. Okay, so wherever he is working or wherever the auditor is performing the act of vouching, it should be pertaining or the payroll should be pertaining to that particular concern only and not to some other branches or some other clients. Okay, then salary and wage should be pertaining to current year. Okay, so here again the same thing. Then contents of wage sheet, payroll, statutory return should be verified carefully. Okay, so he has to check the wage sheet. Okay, on what basis they are going to pay the wages. Okay, he has to check the payroll. Okay, then statutory return. So statutory return means what? Suppose if there are certain provisions under your law, okay, say Minimum Wages Act 1936. So what are the provisions? Okay, in case if the company has to send the report to some authorities and all, okay, he has to check each and everything carefully. Okay, then he should match the amount as per payroll, etc., with the amount mentioned in the voucher. Okay, so basically in the payroll they will write it, okay, how much is to be paid. Suppose in a college payroll, okay, suppose take my example only, whatever amount is to be paid to me, it is different from my colleagues. Okay, so here he has to check, okay, in the payroll and what is the amount written in the voucher. Okay, that is what was the amount paid to me, so he has to check it. Then the amount of gross salary or wages should tally with the attendance record and personal record. Okay, then the employee should have signed in the payroll against their name for acknowledgement. That is, in the payroll the employee after receiving the wages or salary, they have to sign against their name. Then accounting principles and practice. Okay, so he has to check that whether the entries are made as per the basic accounting principles. Okay, so there are various accounting principles, in that whether the company has followed the principles properly or no. Okay, so he has to check it. Okay, then comes your disclosure under schedule 6. Okay, that is salary and wages should be disclosed separately in the P&L account. Okay, and suppose if the employees are receiving 1 lakh or above per month, okay, at that time a separate note should be shown. Okay, it should be shown. Then the next one is remuneration to director should be disclosed separately and should be within the prescribed limit under the Companies Act. Okay, so whatever the remuneration is paid, okay, so everything should be disclosed clearly. Okay, then deduction of PF, ESI, income tax, etc. So whatever deduction you are giving, okay, if you are giving a PF, okay, ESI facility, then income tax, so whatever the deductions are there, it should be shown properly. Okay, so the statement whatever you are preparing, it should be clear. Okay, so that's about your salary and wages. Okay, again this thing is important because it will be asked for your 15 marks. Okay, so I hope these things are clear. Okay, this particular topic is really very easy because the points are repeated, you can write it easily. Okay, so if you are not understanding, then please let me know. Okay, thank you, have a nice day.